Okay, so after I've done the active hydration serum, then I will, or I have already done, is I have applied the Bright Eye Complex, and this is great for under eye circles. It has active hydration in it, so it's going to plump up the area so that you get a fuller looking, brighter looking under eye area. I've got the multifunction eye cream. And why are those different? Like, why do we have two? So Bright Eye Complex is for the under eye circle area, and the multifunction eye cream is for fine lines, wrinkles, crow's feet, things like that. So that's why they're different. So they do target two very different areas. And then I'm going to go ahead and wipe my eyebrow area because I don't want it to have like the slickness product when I am doing my eyebrows. And this is how I do my eyebrows. Everyone has a different technique. Find whatever works for you, but this is just what works for me, and this is just how I do it. A lot of people ask me. As you can see, they are pretty well set. I mean, they are just needing like my little mirror. Hope you guys can see. Okay, good. And I kind of start like by shaping out the front a little bit to kind of square it off and to really give it like a really natural, eyebrow starting point. And then as you can see, it's already kind of, do you see how I'm already shaping it? So just by doing that, just being very very little strokes is what you want. And don't mind my faces. I always make faces when I do makeup. It just like enhances. I was trying to say accentuates and enhances at the same time. So it enhances the experience. It's already starting to shape. Already starting to give me like the shape that I want, and you're just doing really light strokes just to kind of fill in those like spotted areas. And my eyebrows are wild. They're like a wild thing. They've been growing because my hair is curly like here and there and everywhere. And then what I do is I get that point area, so you want to measure it out by the darkest part of your eye, and so the edge of it, and that's going to be where you want it to kind of like arch up. So at that point, I do kind of do like a swooping, kind of like start really concentrating on that area, and then I just bring it down. I'm holding my head like it's gonna fall down, but it's not. It's just like so really just, do you see? Notice how the eyebrow is starting to look really nice and defined, and you're just really just like cleaning it up and just making it look, you're just trying to tell it where to go. Like, this is where I want you to go, eyebrow. Really soft strokes. You don't have to like go ham on it, and then you just kind of find the areas that you want it to get a little bit more definition in. And then if you mess up, not a big deal. Like, you just wipe it down, get your Q-tip, get your makeup remover, and just kind of fix the spots, as you go along. And I'm doing this really slow so that you can see how I do it. So you look at the difference. I mean, you can tell, like, this one's watching people do it, and when they do it live, I feel like it really makes a difference, because a lot of the people that are doing this like on YouTube, I feel like they do it so quickly, and I don't really, it's like a double-edged sword. You don't want to watch a really long video, right? Because you're like, oh, this is so long. But then you kind of want to see like how they do it. And really it's just about soft strokes. Of course, on my own, I do this a lot quicker. But because I'm talking to you, it is going a lot slower. But I think that's beneficial, because then you're seeing like how I do it and how the eyebrows come out looking good. So then I'm going to go under here. And again, I'm just trying to line that out so it looks really nice and make it look nice and like sharp and defined. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to check to see where my eyebrow is ending. And I want it to end right there. And that's where the end of my eye is. It's really going to shape your face. Like you can tell the difference. I don't have any makeup on this side, but do you see how like my face looks so defined versus this side where it looks a little more ragamuffin. Also, I do have to point out that I have a scar here. It's like hidden now, which is great. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right here. And for the longest time, I was not able to grow hair there. It was very thin, but because of Lash Boost, game changer. So this one is like a funky eyebrow because of that scar. I do have like a dip in that area, so it's not as smooth. So I do struggle a little bit. Eyebrow, I'm gonna just do something a little bit different because I struggle with it. And I want you guys to see how much I struggle because it kind of, because there's scar, that scar is there, like it hasn't gone away. That's gonna be there for the rest of my life. But what happens is on this side, it like kind of dips and doesn't allow me to, like this one I feel like I'm a lot better at than this side. I kind of struggle to make sure that they're even. So I think starting off at the struggle point is really going to help. So you're still doing the same thing, nice light strokes. Do you see how it's starting to really get that definition? You're really starting to define the eyebrow versus it looking like all over the place. Like you're really just taming those suckers. Sure enough, as soon as it ended, like I messed up. And you see how like I went a little bit over. So again, just go ahead and clean it up. It's okay. Eyebrows take time. Once you don't become a pro until you've started doing it for a while. But look, there you go. I've cleaned it up and it's just a difference. So again, this is like my problem eyebrow. And I just want to get it defined. It's looking so good. And then I'm doing light strokes up, 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 because that's how the eyebrow kind of goes. And then I like to go this way. But first, you got to go up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. And away. Yes. So look at the difference. And then I got to bring it all like together. Then we go ahead and going through. Now because of that scarring, I have to like really like go in and just make sure that I'm pointing it up in the area because it is, again, I have scar tissue there and it kind of like doesn't lay flat. There's dips and then it kind of makes it hard for me to find the shape. And on top of it, I have to do my eyebrows. But I haven't done it. I'll probably do that next week. Okay, so another important tip is to brush the brows. This is really going to make it look natural, and then it moves the color around so that it becomes a nice, not chunky, looking color. So it really gives it a natural definition. Another thing that you can do to kind of set things is, and I don't know where mine is, but I used to have like an eyebrow gel, and you can use the eyebrow gel to make sure everything is set. So just take a look, see, and do you notice how nicely defined my eyebrows look? They are no longer like all over the place. I've given them a really good starting point, and I've filled in spots that were missing. I feel like this one's a little bit short. I always do this. So I went ahead and lengthened that up. This one's like already naturally longer than this one. And that's how I do the eyebrows. So then after that, I am gonna go ahead and use my new Radiance Defense. And that's really gonna bring my look together, and it's gonna make it look super natural. What I noticed yesterday from using it is that it does dry to a nice soft matte. It takes about 20 minutes and then it dries to a really nice soft matte color, matte finish. I did think that I needed to set it just because I'm more used to a matte finish. Because even though I have dryness around, I have dryness here, but I have oiliness here. So I definitely have, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a nice little shake. And I color matched my color based on the app, which I thought was so cool that I was able to do that. And I'm going to put down, I am going to put it on the back of my hand because I felt like it worked better that way. Or actually, I'm just going to bloop it on. Boop, boop, boop. And I did have that poor look at, it's gone down and it hasn't gotten worse by using this. That's amazing. Usually if you're wearing makeup, it's going to make, you know, those areas worse, and it didn't. And look at how nicely it's, like, it's basically my skin tone. And that's just my arm. It really just blends in nicely. So then I am going to go ahead and get this in there. This is a completely, like, revolutionary, like, this is skincare with a tint. Don't forget your chin. So here we go. You guys can see, like, the redness and stuff. I'm just a naturally blushed person. But I like it. It feels like literally like a second, like another, I guess, stepped. Definitely perfecting. I really like how it feels. It's like really light. It's not heavy. And I like that. And it has like this beautiful glow. Who doesn't like who doesn't like to glow? It's not cakey. I love it. I feel like it looks so flawless. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. The brush is really soft. It's not harsh. And you know how like sometimes the brushes are prickly? This is not a prickly brush. So what's going to happen with this is it's also going to improve your skin, which I think is major. I mean, I was just telling you how my Lancome for some reason has been making me break out, and who likes that? Not me. I'm not, you know, into that, and I don't even use it that much, and it sucks that when I did go to use it that I like got an infected pore, then I've got spots here and there, and I'm like, what in the world? I'm trying to keep my skin looking flawless. I mean, this is kind of like my job. So just feeling it, it's not okay. So just taking a look here, I am just going to again, did I mess that up? Just make sure that it's all there because I did just apply the Radiant Defense. There's the line. Okay, good. So just, I like it to look really sharp. Just sharp. And then I just like to make sure that I don't have spots, because that's the worst when you see a picture and you're like, oh, I missed like a freaking spot right there. So look at this. I love it. It looks so natural. It feels so light. I love that it's going to help my skin improve. I love that it didn't make this worse. I mean, I can tell such of difference from it, and I'm really digging it. So all I'm gonna do next is I think I'm gonna throw on some blush. I like to do this because it like shows me where my cheeks are. Like, it is how I sound. Just kidding. So really shows that. And then I'm gonna do slight contour. This is like from leftover product from my I don't even think there's anything on there. I'm just rubbing for no dang reason. And what should I do? I think I'm just gonna do mascara, and then I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of, you know what's really interesting, even though I have the Norvina palette and it is like a purple, they actually have a very nice like golden tones. So I'm like obsessed with this palette. I love it. I want the new Sultry one. My baby said that he was gonna buy it for me for being good. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Incense and Eccentric, and then I'm gonna do a base, and the base is going to be base. So just take a look here. I start right here, very simple. I mean, it's so simple to do this. You just have to practice. So this is like a light look. This is not like a deep look. I'm not gonna go ham. But I just do that so that I'm outlining that again. Wow, I accidentally erased me applying the eyeshadow. It's okay, this eye always looks better anyway. So just something very simple. I'm using the Norvina palette, and I'm just doing a simple like eye look. I'm not a professional eye makeup, or I'm not a professional makeup artist, but I definitely love to play with makeup. So then, and I'm gonna do this like really nice summer, because I can't get over summer. Like legit, this is not a professional look. This is just like simple, whatever. This shade is like fucking awesome. Look at that. Like the pigment is amazing. My God. My God. Oh my God. I should have some music on. And then I'm gonna just kind of go over. Boom. Just gonna go over. Boom. So just like really like simple, smoky, smoke my smoke look. Smoke it. Give me nice and smoke it. Smoke it. Sorry. I get so silly. And then I just like dig into the crease, you know? Digging into that crease just to kind of darken it up a little. Oh yeah, this is lovely. So, I'm not, like, I don't know if I caught this, but I'm not a makeup artist. But I love playing with makeup. Love it. And then I'm just gonna, I went into this other shade called Volatile, just because I want to deepen it up right here. Look it nice and deep. Lovely. And this is, to me, a very simple look. Yeah, simple for me. Then we gotta do this freaking guy. How crazy freaking crazy it is. Ooh. How like now when I'm just in here talking to myself, like having imaginary conversations with you guys, David and the kids are like, shh, she's recording, she's doing a video, shh, she's talking to Snapchat. Oh god, they're so supportive. I love them. Dang, my lashes look fucking dope. Cable's jamming. Yeah, I love this. Okay. Oops. Then, I'm gonna grab Ginger from the Kylie Lip Cut, and I'm gonna line these lips up. Fudge. So the lip kit says that you should not only line the lip, but you should also fill it in with the liner. And I don't know if it's because they want... You don't have to do this. To be honest, using the lipstick by itself also has a long-lasting effect. But I do like doing this. I do like filling it in. So it's more of a preference. Look, fold up. Dang! So cute. Don't forget that. that corner. Damn, Gina. Now I look like a little fall pumpkin. And that is it. I mean, it took a lot longer just because I'm doing a video and I'm showing you. But essentially, that's what I would do. Normally look very nice the way that this has dried, and it feels great. If I wanted to do something else, I would probably do the mineral peptides to, like, I don't know, I feel like when you put down a liquid, you normally follow it up with a powder, but you don't really need to. So like if you have very dry skin, you wouldn't do that. But for me, I don't know, I just feel like I need it just because it's part of how I've learned how to do my looks. So I still want to get my well, I'm gonna get it regardless because it is something that I use on a daily. But the mineral peptides, I think, will like seal it and just make it like more matte. But really, this is just it. I think it looks really nice, really fall-like. So I just wanted to share with you a little get ready with Ruby. Hope you guys have a great day and hope you have a wonderful weekend. Make sure you enjoy all of the sun, but don't forget to wear your SPF. Have a great day. Bye.